Hi, I'm Dennis O'Hara for Stoneham TV, and today's webinar is part of our digital marketing for local businesses and nonprofits series that we do at the studio or online sometimes, depending on the situation. Today's is recorded to be shown on Stoneham TV and also on our on-demand feature. So thank you for joining me today. It's that time of year again when holiday season sneaks up on so many of us. Now's the time to do a little planning for your online marketing so that you can drive more sales and donations through the holidays and beyond. According to Constant Contact Small Business Now report, 30% of Americans have already started holiday shopping by September. Much of this content was provided by Constant Contact, and we thank them for providing this for us. Americans prefer shopping with small to medium-sized businesses because 48% of people say it's important to support small businesses. Many prefer to shop small so they can get unique gifts, and 34% of people say they get a more enjoyable shopping experience with a small business. For those in the nonprofit world, this time of year is very important too. Based on a survey, we know that 44% plan to donate time or money this season. With a little planning now, you can get your holiday elf ready for the shelf to stay on track for your marketing and get in front of more people this holiday season. Let's take a quick look at our agenda so we'll see what we'll be covering today. We're going to start off on how to plan your marketing for the holidays. Then we'll move on to how you can execute that plan using various marketing channels together. And finally, how to prepare for ongoing success after the holidays. Remember, you're not just trying to sell during the holidays, you're trying to sell year round. So use this time when people are looking for new and unique things to offer, and then carry that momentum into the next year. But let's get started with some things to think about as you plan your marketing for the holidays. To set up a holiday plan, it's first important to recognize some dates and holidays for your business or organization. Here are some dates to consider this year. Black Friday is November 24th. That's, of course, the day after Thanksgiving when a lot of people start their holiday shopping, or those that haven't start now, and because that's the day when a lot of businesses offer great deals. Small Business Saturday is November 25th. That is a day when people are encouraged to shop small businesses and local businesses in their communities. Cyber Monday is November 27th. The idea there is that people will return to work after the holiday and do some of their shopping online, either when they're supposed to be working or on their breaks. Giving Tuesday for the nonprofits is November 28th. This is a day when people are encouraged to donate to their favorite cause or organization. Super Saturday is December 23rd. That's the last big shopping day before Christmas and Kwanzaa. Hanukkah is December 1st to 15th. Christmas is on December 25th. And Kwanzaa runs December 26th through January 1st. Another thing to think about in these early days is to get your lists ready. Sending targeted, relevant messages is going to be the best way to communicate with your audience, which means segmenting your audience into smaller groups so you can customize the messaging for each. When it comes to retail, a study by Google found that there are 4 different kinds of shoppers throughout the holiday season. Early bird shoppers, according to the recent study, we know that some people have been shopping as early as September and are worried about supply chain issues. According to Statista, 43% of people were shopping before the end of October last year. Then you have the deal seekers who will wait till the shopping days like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Then you have your last-minute shoppers that will wait until the very end. And of course, overriding are the evergreen shoppers, the people that will shop anytime. Now's the perfect time to grow your email and your SMS list. SMS means short message service. It's simply a text message that you would send to a phone, just as though you're texting a friend, let's get together on Saturday. You can text out marketing messages to people that sign up to be specifically texted with your offers. Now, we'll talk about a little bit more about how to make text messages more effective, as well as emails. Different ideas to grow your list is to offer a social media contest on develop a landing page. You can do that through Constant Contact or really any of your major email marketing or digital marketing online services. And it's also a good idea to create a QR code, which people can scan and go directly to your landing page to sign up for your emails and your text messages. When it comes to thinking about what your offer could be, there are a few things in particular that people value this time of year. This time of year is especially busy, so shoppers are going to value ease and convenience in their experiences. Anything you can do to save people time or a step in the process, or just make gift buying as easy as you can. That could even mean creating some gift sets with items that you sell or bundling of some of your services together for a special price. Getting gifts in time is one of the biggest concerns, so if you have a way to offer guaranteed delivery or simply let people know what date they need to order by in your communications, that would go a long way. Gift wrapping is one of those things that can add to the ease and convenience that you can offer, and it saves your customer a step. Free shipping is also something that people value and is actually something that encourages people to go through with a purchase. Here are some things that people find value this time of year. A thank you note, thank you for supporting our store. Photos of good gifts wrapped in the store, publish on social, stuff the stockings. Take pics with your phone. Instead of trying to get professionally developed pics or even using Shutterstock or something like that, evergreen content is always best, the thing that you produce yourself in the moment. Those could be holiday interactions between employees and customers. It could be customers in holiday costumes or holiday festivity. And just get in the spirit of the season. Now let's talk about some ideas for promotional discounts or offers that you can make. Something like 15% off new items or whatever you can afford. Or you can have a larger discount point, but set a minimum purchase. For example, 20% off when you spend $40 or more, or 25% off when you spend $100 or more. You can even have a sliding scale. Customers would love that. Free gift with any purchase, free shipping, get 10% of every purchase donated to charity, and refer a friend discount. Try to avoid the temptation to just discount gift cards or gift certificates. Say if you're going to buy a $100 gift certificate and you get $20 off, well, that's great. That makes me feel awesome. I just saved myself $20. But if you give me a gift card, if I buy a gift card for $100 and you give me a gift card for $20, I'm much more likely to keep that second gift card for myself, come back in the store, and likely purchase something more than $20. So it's actually a revenue generating thing on its own when you offer a free gift card with the purchase of a gift card. Of course, not everyone has the ability to offer discounts, but there are still things that you can do to get in front of people and provide value to your audience beyond your sales. Anything that people could download and maybe even share with their friends and family. Some of my favorites include recipes or menu pairings, gift guides, even decor ideas. These types of things can be great to share in the different channels in between promotions to provide more value to your audience. Things like party favor ideas, holiday craft ideas to keep the kids busy, year-end planning checklist, or party planning checklist. Once you've decided on your offer, you'll want to think about messaging. Here are some tips for writing great messages this time of year. Thank you for making our jobs easier, more enjoyable. We appreciate you working with you and wish you a happy new year. Something more long-term like, thank you for being with us on the journey. We wish you a wonderful holiday season, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the new year. Or it's been quite an amazing year for us, and we owe it all to you. Thank you for the support, and we wish you great success for the coming year. Or if something happened, we send you wishes of warmth, joy, and tranquility this holiday season. Thank you for sticking with us through this challenging year. We couldn't have done it without you. You get the idea, something along those lines. Let's talk about imagery too, which is how you'll capture their attention through photos and GIFs throughout your campaign. You can use unsplash.com or pexels.com for stock imagery. They even have some videos I know on Pexels, P-E-X-E-L-S. There's a Shutterstock integration in Constant Contact, which has thousands of free images and millions of images available for only $5. Canva can help you create graphics of all kinds. And Open Doodles is a great way to create really unique illustrations like the one you see on the right. Also using animated GIFs, ezgif.com/maker can help you make those. Use crossfade so it blends in instead of just cutting from one image to the next, and give each photo about 3 seconds to exist on the page. Now that we've got some tips for planning your marketing and messaging, let's talk about executing your plan in the various channels. Today, we're going to focus on 3 main channels for your marketing messages: social media, email marketing, and SMS or text messaging that we've talked about previously. All these channels have their own strengths for when you want to use them and what you want to send. Let's get started talking about social media. There are a few things that you'll want to do this time of year just to keep your social pages fresh. Update your profile with holiday hours and even give your profile picture and cover image a festive makeover. Social media is great channels for asking people to join your list. You can use a landing page with some sort of special offer or contest that they can get once they sign up. This is a great place to share the link to your lead generation landing page and encourage people to sign up. Don't forget to use a QR code as well. Add some personality to your channels by showing behind the scenes and getting people excited for what you're working on. Hashtags can also be helpful in driving more people to you. Think about hashtags like Thanksgiving or Black Friday or Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday, those types of things. They're sort of built-in hashtags. Some other tips: have 3 posts that show your personality and brand. Ask questions when someone says thank you or anything like that. Don't copy and paste. This should sound natural. Avoid using automated text services if you can, and use your own voice. Go live to answer questions like a workshop Q&A. Go live for unboxings, seeing what your products are. And pin important posts. Facebook in particular loves pinned posts. For your time-based promotions, I recommend using a series of 3 posts focusing on your offer. Not everyone is going to see every post every day due to the algorithm, and plus, people are extra busy. So at first, you want to announce the offer, then later provide a reminder about your offer about a week before it expires, and then provide a last chance reminder a day or 2 before it expires. This one gives 12 hours on Cyber Monday. Of course, you can adjust this timeline for your own personal business needs. The same series of 3 can be applied to email to provide your subscribers with a few reminders to take advantage of your offer. So let's talk about email. Email is a great opportunity to keep connected with your audience. The biggest tip is to keep it simple. You don't need an email with 5 things going on. When you want to promote your offer especially, you only need a picture, a paragraph, and a call to action. Constant Contact has all sorts of holiday templates to choose from, but if you're someone who wants to use your existing template and add a few festive elements, there are some things you can do as well. Holiday graphics or icons in the background, holiday gifts like the flashing lights, or create some divider elements with a graphic or image using snow globe, snowflake, that kind of thing. SMS or texting is a relatively new feature with marketing automation. It's a great tool for sending timely, relevant messages. You've got to have a reason to be on your text list to offer something exclusive in this channel that only these people will get. That might be an extra special offer or piece of content, or access to shop your store early, etc. Text messages should look consistent in who the messages are from. So it's also a great addition to other channels. For example, you send an email at 8 a.m., and 4 hours later, you send a text, either enhancing the offer for the people on your text or just simply reminding them about it. I'd like to go back to the idea that it's best to use a combination of channels in your marketing. When you combine all of these channels to do your marketing, you offer options for your customers to connect with you in the channels they prefer. There are times when using one channel over the other is more appropriate, and times when they can be used together. Social, use when you want to get beyond your email and SMS list. You're looking to increase engagement so you can reach a new audience. You're doing it in public. When you need to reach your audience directly, you have more robust message to share over email, and you want to provide more detail. That's when you use your email list. And of course, SMS use when you have something that is time sensitive, offers something exclusive, and can be handled with a short message. Today, we've talked about the 3 main channels, but ideally, there are other things that you'll want to do to ensure that you are fully prepped for this holiday season. You want to use your website as a home base for your marketing activities. Listings and reviews help people find you. Update your hours and make sure they can find you on your local Google listing. If you haven't claimed your Google listing, do it soon. Last but not least, paid ads help you to amplify your efforts. Either be a boosted post. If a post is getting a lot of engagement, maybe put a little money behind it to show it to more people, lookalike audiences, or simply place banner ads or standalone ads on social media channels. All that can be done through Google or the individual platforms. Let's move on to talk about how to take your marketing to the next level into the new year. After your holiday campaign is over, it's time to review the results to understand what worked and what didn't. After the holidays, it's a good idea to sit down and review the stats from your campaign. Do what are the most important stats to pay attention to and what they mean for your marketing moving forward. For email, you want to review click rates and conversions, social engagements, likes, etc., and also pay attention to the number of new subscribers. Compare these against other channels. I would like to add that when you're looking at your email, we suggest focusing on other things besides the open rate. Open rates aren't quite accurate in today's world, in large part due to the Apple Mail privacy changes, which means an open could show without it actually being opened by the recipient. Another opportunity for the new year is to create an after holiday offer to capitalize on gift cards and cash that people receive. We talked earlier about offering the free gift card with a purchase instead of a discount on a gift card and the importance of that. Well, that's when you start giving people incentives to use them. Make sure to segment your audience so you can do targeted follow-up. In Constant Contact and most other programs, you can do auto segment based on what people click on. When someone clicks on a link, you can have that contact go into a newer existing list so you can automatically send follow-up on that subject matter or save that list for future follow-up so you can cross-sell. You can also use the data you gain from the clicks to help you plan your other marketing. Meaning if you see a large click-through rate on a particular offer or subject matter, you may want to do a social campaign about that subject matter. When you target this way, you can send more relevant information, providing value to your readers. Finally, start planning for consistent marketing in 2024. Show your value and expertise. Don't sell all the time. Show value, share relevant content. Use the channels that we mentioned today. Make sure they're working for you. Track what engages your audience the most. Plan your social emails around future holidays, events, and promos you have going on. Thank you for joining me for today's webinar. Now let's go over some few reminders and some final tips. Plan your marketing now so you can stay on track when it gets busy. Grow your list, plan your offer, use a combination of email, social media, and texting for ultimate success in reaching your audience. Keep the momentum going after the holidays, capture more sales with gift cards and cash that people receive, and use metrics, segment your lists for more timely and relevant messages. So there we have it, some of the ways that you can leverage your marketing channels for a more successful holiday season. This webinar was presented by Stoneham TV. I'm Dennis O'Hara, and the content was provided by Constant Contact. If you have any questions about anything I did today, you can email me. My email is dennis@stonehamtv.org, and we will chat about your marketing. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Have a great holiday season.